Hi guys, it's Ewan here from Performance UAV. Thought I'd give you a quick update on our payload carrying attachment, just to give you a quick update on how it all works. This is our prototype. It's going to look a lot nicer than this when it reaches production, but essentially we have on here the nickel electromagnetic magnet itself. It's mounted to carbon fibre plate, and the plate will have a ratio here to take up to a 55 by 55 mounting point, which should fit most existing gimbals. The idea being is that you can swap and change between the gimbal and the payload carrier. Now, this is a lot more complex than we would have it normally, because on here we have a simple battery. We're using a 3S1 here, but the idea being is the unit itself runs off 5 volts. So you have two options. You can run it from your receiver, or you can run it from a BEC. Now, the charge cycle of this unit has quite a high amperage draw. So we actually recommend that you do not use the receiver to power the unit. We recommend you get a dedicated BEC, power it that way, and feed a PWM signal to the unit from the receiver. Now, it's important that the PWM that's required on this unit needs a common ground. So if you're going to use a BEC and the receiver, you must have a common ground. So they both must go to the same battery for all intents and purposes. Now, we also have a second BEC on here. This is an 8.4 BEC. Now, we will be using this in the future to run the searchlight capability that mounts to the front of the unit. Now, we'll give you a video of that on another day, but what you guys want to see is how easy this thing is to use. As you can see, there are no moving parts, and it will lift quite a considerable weight. For example, we have got, as a test unit, we are using a 10,900 milliamp 6S LiPo. Now this weighs just under 1.5 kilos, which is going to be very typical for the type of loads that we're carrying. So it's quite simple. You have a metal plate attached to the object you wish to carry. You mate the unit to that over the top. Try and get that in the picture. And then what you do is you cycle the switch that you've allocated to your PWM. That's it there. Simple as that. You need a 3-position switch. The unit requires you to run in the middle position, the neutral switch. You flick up to enable and flick down to disable. And you always return to the middle position. So all I did was I flicked up. I heard the magnet click into place. And now the unit is ready for use. And there we are. See, it has quite a good grip. Quite simple. Now, to release, you go back to the switch, release down, and that's it. Done. Really, really simple. Show you that again. Mount the unit to the object, cycle it, you'll hear it click, and that's the load taken. And it's a good sturdy load. To release, do that. Now what's quite interesting is for the Ardu copter users, this takes on a whole new interesting perspective. As of 3.2, Ardu Copter 3.2, my mistake, you will be able to allocate PWM actions as part of your waypoint design. So at some point when 3.2 is released, you will be able to use automated drops using this system. And because we have no moving parts and up to 6 kilograms, although ideally you don't want to be going more than 2 kilograms of load carrying capacity, you should find this to be quite a reliable little unit. As we mentioned, the unit will come with a universal mounting plate, both to mount the unit itself, but also to mount in place on a gimbal. So it will take most of the 45 by 45 mounts, but it will go all the way up to 55. So for example, this RC timer Next 5 gimbal is a 55 or 55, and that will take no problem. Okay guys, comments below, and I'll give you another update when the next video and the next prototype is drawn up. We hope to have the next prototype you'll be able to see is with the full production mounting plate in place, and we will also have the camera mounting and searchlight mounted as well. The searchlight is a 9800 lumen searchlight, but we'll give you more details on that near the time. Okay, any questions, pop them below or email me directly. That'd be great. See you soon.